All right, this is the Cream Pod, episode 5. Here we go.
Latest recap. Probably WrestleMania. Probably most recent thing.
WrestleMania, yeah.
Cody Rhodes got it done. He really did. He put his heart on the line.
Bro, I've been looking into a lot of this shit, and the amount of stories they had leading up to this, just shit that played in that they did 10 years ago. For example, on the Raw after Mania, The Rock wanted to see Cody Rhodes' title, and then Cody Rhodes did that to The Rock 10 years ago. And then
So history repeats itself.
Yeah, and then the whole Roman Reigns hitting Seth Rollins with the chair. Seth Rollins betrayed Roman Reigns 10 years ago, and he hit him with the chair, and that's ultimately what they consider to be the reason Roman lost. So it's crazy to see that shit coming together, and it's been so long, and they tie shit back together. Pretty crazy.
I saw a video of a young Seth Rollins, amateur, and there was a fat dude in the small crowd, and he jumped off the fat dude's stomach and did a backflip. And
That's
landed on the
fucking
dude.
sick.
He's pretty athletic.
That shit was sick. I was kind of I said I didn't like him as much as the other ones,
Damn, you're going to have to show me that later.
but after seeing that, he's got something, dude. Seth Rollins.
Becoming a Seth Rollins fan?
I think I like him more after seeing that video for sure.
I think
he
he's
just lost his title too, right?
Yeah, I think he's taking a vacation, though.
Maybe as a movie opportunity.
No, the way fucking Seth Rollins lost his title was crazy. Because he lost it to...
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre. And the Damian Priest came out and cashed in the Money in the Bank.
They said they've been planning that for 6 months. And it makes you wonder because if they've been planning it for 6 months, up until the Royal Rumble, I think CM Punk was supposed to be in that position. CM Punk was going to be the one to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. So it would have been Damian Priest taking it from CM Punk. But didn't play together.
That would have been sick.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
So, damn. So now Judgment Day's got the women's title.
And the World
they have
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
Is there still Backlash?
I think SummerSlam is next. Or no, it's probably Backlash. Backlash is next and then SummerSlam.
Because after every WrestleMania, there's always Backlash.
There's always Backlash, yeah.
Scores need to be settled.
This year I don't think it's going to be as big because I know Roman's gone for a while. The Rock's gone for a while, so there ain't going to be no Backlash there, for my knowledge. The first episode or live airing for Roman Reigns is the SmackDown before SummerSlam. So he won't be back on WWE till the SmackDown before SummerSlam. So if there is a Backlash, he ain't going to be involved.
Were y'all happy for Cody Rhodes? Or were you guys sad to see the fall of your tribal chief?
No, I was glad that Cody Rhodes got it. I was kind of sick of seeing Roman Reigns there for so long. Because it started to make everything feel pointless. All the storylines pointless.
Yeah, storylines got still.
Yeah, dude. When they didn't give it to Jey Uso, it was just kind of
How long was he champion?
1,316 days.
What did they say? They said 9 WrestleManias? Is that what it was?
He's been the headline of WrestleMania
So 9 years?
more times than anybody. No. Only
1,000 days, that's 3-4 years.
Yeah, he's a little under 4 years. No, maybe, a little under 4 years.
So a kid who's 8 years old right now, he's been the champion since they were 4 or 5.
Yep.
His whole that's a big change for a lot
that
of
does
little
kind of
dudes.
suck. Just have
That's right.
one WWE champion your whole childhood.
Yeah, so 8 or 9 year olds, because you probably start watching WWE about 5 or 6, I assume. I started watching it probably that age. And yeah, if they're fucking 9 or 10, they probably have only
You're
seen
ready
Roman
for
Reigns.
Revolution, dude.
Yeah.
But
Most
Cody
people-
Rhodes, though, is he the best we could do?
For the storylines, yeah. He's the most hyped up.
yeah.
He broke records for most merchandise sold at WrestleMania. Sold $30 million in merchandise.
Oh, for real? No,
Insane.
maybe it was this time then, dude.
Maybe that's not the right number. I could be corrected. But no, he sold a shit ton of merchandise. More than anybody, I believe.
That's fucking sick. No, Cody Rhodes, I think he's a good champion. And also, it kind of feels like it's just a new start for the WWE.
It's a new era.
Yeah.
Big
Who
time.
knows what could happen? I want to know who's going to be his first, true adversary.
Yeah, because I don't consider The Rock an adversary.
And The Rock's old, bro. They need somebody new who's good as fuck, dude.
LA Knight.
L.A. Knight.
Yeah, LA Knight's good, dude.
But L.A. Knight's old too.
He's not that young. They need like a younger person, I think, bro.
He's spent a lot of his, like most of his, he's been wrestling for like 20 years, but he spent a lot of time in the indies.
Yeah. It's not Dominic Mysterio, dude. Like, do you guys think Dominic Mysterio is ever going to be WWE champion?
He's not even, he's like third in line in his own like little, whatever, like little group
His
that
group,
they are.
yeah.
He's
Damn,
third in line in
Judgment Day?
that. Yeah. Damian Priest is current
With
champion.
Mommy?
Finn Balor.
Yeah,
Peep the shirt.
Finn Balor was a champion.
Mommy's always on top.
Mommy's always on top. No, yeah, Rhea Ripley got it done. That one I actually didn't see.
I missed that
watched
one. That was sad.
yeah.
So did I. I wanted to
She
see
beat up
Rhea.
Becky Lynch apparently though.
Yeah. See, I
Becky
feel like
Lynch
she
apparently-
could be like the girl Roman Reigns, dude.
She kind of already is.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
She kind of is.
She's the longest reigning champion, but she's still about 1,000 days from Roman. Gunther was pretty long. Gunther's actually considered the best Intercontinental champion ever.
For real, better than Chris Jericho.
He's had the title
fuck
longer.
no, he's not a better Intercontinental champion than.
Or just like in
Fucking
terms
Chris
of like
Jericho.
stats.
I think in terms of like defenses and days held it.
But the people loved fucking Y2K, dude. He's someone like enough with CM Punk, dude. I want to see that Chris Jericho come back, dude.
Have you seen him
He's not
recently?
coming back,
Is he
dude.
tubby?
Bro, he's in same place CM Punk came from. All American, All Elite Wrestling, AEW.
Oh, he's still wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then they should definitely get him back, dude.
Hell no, he has no place in the WWE.
Is it
For real?
Isn't
Yeah,
CM
what
Punk-
storyline would you use him for?
Bro, would you write one?
He ain't gonna be a fucking champion. He's old.
I mean, maybe for the Intercontinental. Or maybe to
He's-
challenge Logan Paul.
On his next pay-per-view, he is the first match. Chris Jericho. Edge is like the almost last match.
Edge
Guess
is
who's
over
the
there
main
too?
event? It's kind of crazy. The main event is Samoa Joe, which Samoan, Roman Reigns' real name is Joe, both Samoan. And then Cody Rhodes' brother, Dustin Rhodes, is
Oh,
headlining
damn.
it. Pretty
Roads
crazy.
are up right now, dude.
No, they are.
Is a dynasty.
That's weird. I've
And
heard a
Dustin
lot
Rhodes is Gold Dust, if y'all didn't know.
Yeah,
No, I did know that actually.
I feel like a lot of wrestlers, like their dads were wrestlers. 'Cause it's kind of a unique thing to get into, dude.
That is a weird thing to get into.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even stumble into that?
Your dad does that shit.
But
Not necessarily.
always,
I mean, you
how does
in the
dad get
WWE
into
they
it?
make that shit
Yeah.
like a big
He
deal.
was doing steroids in the 70s and someone
Yeah.
approached him.
In the WWE they make it a big deal. Like Randy Orton, you've heard many times how his dad and his grandpa were both. Heard many times how Cody Rhodes' dad, Roman Reigns' whole family. I
think
feel like
Randy
a
Orton's
lot
dad
of
was
them
in
are
the-
just. I don't even know. Maybe because I feel like there's certain places people grow up that it's bigger.
Yeah.
Like maybe places that somebody's already made it from. Like I don't know any wrestlers from Oklahoma.
Jack Swagger,
Facts.
Perry, Oklahoma.
yeah,
Oh God,
Jack
he's not too
Swagger.
far away from
He
us.
wrestled for real.
Perry
Yeah, but he was a
Legends.
real wrestler. Yeah.
He was at
wrestled-
OSU, right?
Yeah.
What a legend. No, I was once in a diner in Perry, like as a kid, going to a wrestling tournament, and they had like his autograph, like right on the
Dude,
wall.
could he be more Oklahoman? Wrestled at Perry, Oklahoma, then at OSU.
OK State.
Yeah. It's a good old boy. There's one Oklahoma good boy.
That
dude.
is one fucking Oklahoma good old boy, Jack Swagger.
Is his real name Swagger?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
WWE doesn't do real names.
Yeah.
That's AEW does real names though.
What's John Cena's real name? Is his name actually
No,
John
John
Cena?
Cena's real name is John Cena.
Okay.
The only reason I know for sure is because my boss knows his brother, and his last name is Cena. Like in their video calls they got to do for like their bosses.
I think it's always been Cena.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
brother's name is Cena. Is what
Oh,
I'm
for
saying.
real?
Yeah, his brother's last name is just. I think it's like I could pull it up, but it's something Cena.
And all his acting credits, like if you see on the
Yeah.
screen, it's always John Cena.
Mhm.
I don't think you think Hulk Hogan's real name is Hulk Hogan.
No,
No fucking
he
way.
should legally change it to Hulk
No.
Hogan. Though.
You know the crazy thing is WWE owns John Cena, like the name.
Yeah, like him as an entity.
That is intense.
That's
yeah.
his real name.
Well, he sold out, dude. That's why you still see him coming out and doing WrestleMania and shit.
They say that's why Stone Cold didn't come. They didn't offer him enough money. So they'd rather just stay at home with his family. That's what I've heard, rumor-wise.
I feel like the Stone Cold thing was never going to happen. I feel like they weren't even working on that, honestly.
Where the fuck is Shawn Michaels at?
NXT.
Oh, he still wrestles?
No. He runs NXT.
Oh, he's like
He's like Triple H of NXT. Undertaker works for NXT too.
Is NXT owned by WWE?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
NXT is like the third WWE show.
So him and Triple H had like the same paths?
But NXT is like for bringing up young people. Like
it's like
working with them. Like you see Chad Gable, how he was like the coach for Sami Zayn. He actually like spends a lot of time in NXT, like wrestling with them, like teaching them and shit.
Oh, and like the shit beforehand, the
like
little
Jade
promo.
Cargill, the one we saw at WrestleMania. Like one of her first fights was WrestleMania. She's from NXT.
Oh yeah.
LA Knight's from NXT. There's a few of them.
Are we Sami Zayn fans around here, dude?
I like Sami Zayn,
like
but
Sami Zayn.
he's pretty cringy. I'm not.
He's
like
always crying and
there
shit.
could be a lot
He's
of
always like, oh, like I'm gonna get my ass beat probably, so I'm gonna have to work extra hard.
I probably wanted Gunther to win. I kind of like Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther over Sami Zayn for sure. But I like that fucking dude we saw Gunther
Ricochet.
wrestle. No,
the
Bronson
fat
Reed?
guy,
Bronson
yeah.
Reed, dude. Yeah. He's like the high flyer big boy.
No, he was sick.
That dude's badass as fuck. He should be bigger, I think.
I feel like we don't see him much.
I feel like we don't see too many like giant motherfuckers in the WWE.
Yeah, they don't treat him like they used to.
Like the Great Khali, the Big Show.
Yeah, there's no
Undertaker
big man.
and Kane were both huge.
Yeah,
dude.
Undertaker and Kane are fucking units.
There really is no big man.
Like, everybody's kind of like...
right now.
Yeah, Bronson
Roman
Reed's
Reigns
the
was big, and
biggest.
that motherfucker is probably not big at all compared to those dudes.
He's not even that big compared to Cody Rhodes. When they face off in the ring, Cody Rhodes is like barely shorter than him. And I consider Cody Rhodes to be like completely average.
How much taller is Undertaker than Roman
for like
Reigns?
WWE? Undertaker's like...
Probably like 6'7", dude.
He's like 6'6", 6'7". Kane is up
That's
there
crazy.
too.
Roman Reigns probably like 6'3", dude. 6'2".
Yeah, 6. He might be 6'4".
You think he's 6'4"?
I think Cody Rhodes might be like 6'2".
Damn, he chokeslammed
Cody
the shit
Rhodes.
out of him.
There's no way Cody's 6'2", bro. I feel like I always thought of him as smaller, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how
6'1".
tall Cody Rhodes
6'1".
is. Yeah, they're all pretty big dudes.
Except Rollins 6'1", Roman Reigns 6'3".
Except for like Rey Mysterio.
The Rock
Ricochet.
6'4".
Nakamura is not that big. They don't do
Nakamura
much with
is big.
Nakamura anymore.
He wrestled first match after WrestleMania. Got beat by the NXT champion. Came and debuted on Raw, and he's supposedly going to be in the draft, the WWE draft. So everybody's going to switch.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they'll take him from NXT.
I feel like they do him dirty, bro. Nagamura.
Bro, yeah, he's big as fuck though.
He's cold, dude. I like the red, like, full body
No,
suit.
Nakamura is sick. I wish they showed Ricochet more love too.
No, that match that we saw in Oklahoma City at Raw,
Yeah, he's
it was like the season debut.
Nakamura?
He's
Damn.
6'2".
This dude, Ricochet, got up on, like, the overhead thing where people walk out to go to their seats and jumped off. It's, like, all concrete.
He like did a backflip off that shit. No, that was crazy.
That was legendary.
That was
shit,
the best
Williams,
match that
dude.
we saw when we went to Raw.
They say he's the best one of the best high flyers ever.
Ricochet?
Yeah, but he'll never be Jeff Hardy.
Well, Jeff Hardy has
he's
that
no
edge,
Jeff
dude.
Hardy. Yeah,
That he needs to start doing drugs, dude. Because Jeff Hardy's thing, it's like he wasn't like a crazy acrobat, but
he was
like
fighting against himself.
he's like
Yeah.
strung out. Oh no!
Damn.
I was saying, Jeff Hardy's a cool high flyer because he's like so edgy and shit. And it's like not that he's an acrobat, but he like just like he doesn't care like what happens to him. Like he's like low key kind of emo. And I feel like he did drugs in real life, but I feel like that almost was like part of his character, low key.
I don't
They
remember
worked
him
that
as a
into
drug
his
addict.
Storyline, yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, they had no
Hell yeah.
choice. He came out
They're like,
to
he's
him.
obviously fucked up.
They talk about that all
they
the time.
they stopped a match and like general manager came out like they fucking told dude, had the ref tell him to end it, like the dude he was facing. It was Sting, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the TNA one. I've seen. Yeah, I watched like a
No,
little mini.
but
But he
like-
has one in WWE too.
Oh,
He because he was gone from the WWE for a while when we were kids, and he came back. And no, I remember. Yeah, they were talking about him being addicted to pills and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
They
That's
played
real
it
shit,
out in the
dude.
story.
That is real shit.
Like his
No,
character's
Jeff
probably pretty
Hardy
close to
was
who he
always
is.
one of my favorites.
He wasn't even taking the most pills. Now that we know what we know, this dude fucking
Kurt
Kurt
Angle.
Angle,
Yeah.
fucking Perk Angle was off that shit.
Angle, yeah, dude. He was taking like crazy amounts of Vicodin and going out there and front flipping into people, being
Yeah.
a little human cannonball.
He has some crazy high flying moments too.
No, Kurt
Steroid-
Angle's a fucking boss.
Steroid painkiller combination, dude.
Got to be.
That
Well, he
makes for a
broke
wild
his
life.
neck, right?
Yeah, he won a Olympic gold medal
It was
with a
probably the
broken
only way
neck.
he could do that shit.
Yeah, probably had a lot of pain. Especially he's like landing on people and doing.
Perk
He's
Angle was
pro-
probably
he's
before
good now,
WWE.
right?
No,
He's not good now.
I mean he's good, but like he can't move his like neck and shit.
Oh,
like
well,
he looks
that-
stiff
Wasn't it
as
fucked
fuck.
up?
no, I was saying, well, the Vicodin and shit was worth it then.
I don't think he's on drugs anymore, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
See,
he's
there you
sobered up. I'm pretty sure.
he's like wired every time he's like on video.
He has like the crazy eyes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
like
meme.
locked in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a pretty good meme too, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, Kurt Angle's fucking crazy.
I would say the best memes of all time are probably the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man memes. If I had to rank memes,
Tobey Maguire, you mean Bully Maguire?
Bully.
those,
yeah.
those are part of them. That's part
Yeah,
of
that's one piece of a
the
huge.
piece of the puzzle.
There's a whole iceberg.
Gonna cry? I
I'll
need
put-
that money.
I'll put dirt in your eye.
Throw some dirt in your eye.
No, dude. I think those Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies are the fucking most memed, like edited, cropped,
It's the best Spider-Mans.
like piece of media ever almost.
Because that shit's so funny, dude. I wish Tobey Maguire was in more things, dude. I wish there was more.
I think he made so much money that he never has to do like anything again.
Yeah.
I would assume so. Probably still making
No,
money.
I've heard it. I once looked up his net worth and he has a lot of money, I think, still.
He said that doing what was it called? The most recent Tom Holland Spider-Man from a few
Far From
years
Home?
ago. Dude,
No.
I don't think is it
The-
No Way Home? Yeah,
Way
No
Home,
Way Home.
yeah.
Yeah. He said after doing No Way Home, it like sparked his acting like urge again, and he's gonna try to take on more roles.
I hope to see that, dude. I think him and Leonardo DiCaprio were like best friends when they were like young adults. I'd like to see a collab there.
Yeah, I wonder what he would do if he did do anything again, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, it'd be hard to see him as something else at this point.
Yeah. I heard,
Yeah, well, he's older now.
He is older, bro, but I mean, he's already made an old appearance as Spider-Man.
Damn, dude, not the media, but just like, I guess Twitter was like dragging Kirsten Dunst through the dirt.
Oh, really?
Well, there was like, she did an interview and they brought up like equal pay for acting, and her answers
Oh, yeah.
were kind of just like whatever. But they like cropped and like took quotes like out of context of what she said to make it look like she was like bitching about her pay.
Not surprised
I
there.
saw a short of her saying that. Like, she's like, I didn't know anything at the time, and I would have asked for more. or
No, that's
something.
like out of order.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, no, that like wasn't her answer to those questions.
That's fucked.
No, yeah, that is fucked. Because I was like, of course she doesn't think
It's like, are you Spider-Man?
she should get paid more than Spider-Man in the movie Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah.
what is the movie called?
It's not called Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
it's called
I
Spider-Man.
don't think anybody's going to see Mary Jane either, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
when she was Mary Jane,
I thought Kirsten Dunst was hot, dude.
I thought Kirsten Dunst was hot.
in my
when I was a
opinion,
kid.
She really
Zendaya is
Well, I guess I still think
the
she's
worst Mary Jane, worst looking Mary Jane.
I mean, dude,
I
Out
guess
of
there's
the-
only two Mary Jane.
she's not hot. Zendaya? Like, is she actually... I don't think she's that hot, dude.
I don't find Zendaya.
I mean,
that
she's hot. She's not.
She's
like-
pretty.
Hot, bro,
She's
like,
pretty.
But, like, when we're talking about actors, like, she kind of... I don't know, man.
She's
never
pretty.
done it for me, bro. Like, I'm taking Kirsten over her any day.
I will say how they handled Mary Jane as a character in those Tom Holland movies is kind of weird.
Yeah. She
Because like she is MJ, but she's not really MJ.
wasn't she like really smart? Wasn't she like going to college or something? Like
Who?
MJ and the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Aren't they like all going to college or something at the
No,
end?
it's like not the same character at all. Like from the comic books.
Like Mary Jane from Tobey Maguire Spider-Man doesn't get to go to college.
No, yeah, she had
working
like
that late shift.
the rough home life, and
She's trying to sing and shit.
I
She
think
was
she
gonna be on
was
Broadway.
she was a model in the comics, but in those not the Tobey Maguire movies, she was an actress.
Who like had to work shifts at the diner, and then remember her manager was mean to her and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I
and
hate-
then they never really picked back up on that. Oh no, yeah, they do. She's in the play.
And she got with
Spider-Man
the
too.
astronaut.
She doesn't get a lot of screen time in Spider-Man 2, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Spider-Man was busy standing on business.
No, well, the conflict's kind of about her. Because remember,
Actually, now that I think about it, yes, she does.
because Harry, dude.
She actually gets a lot of. I guess it's.
She kind of, I feel like 3 is the one she's in the least. Cause there's the
Yeah,
other
she
one.
kind of is in 3 the least.
But that one you get Topher Grace, too, dude. As fucking
See, that's the worst casting
trash,
of
Brock.
that whole trilogy.
So I'll take the stats.
Was
John.
Topher Grace as Eddie Brock?
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because you think of him as Eric from That 70s Show. That's a person who kind of like Tobey Maguire. It's hard to associate him with stuff that's not That 70s Show. Like,
No, it is sick. It's also sick how in those first 2 Spider-Man, there's like several like lines that like carefully hint Venom was going to be a villain.
there are. Do you remember them?
Eddie Brock gets referenced at the Daily Bugle office, I think, like once or twice in the first Spider-Man.
Oh, this is in the second movie.
I think it's in the first movie.
Oh, in the first.
Well, no, because they reference Eddie Brock in the. This is getting nerdy, but they reference Eddie Brock in the Daily Bugle office like once or twice in the first 2 movies. But when he comes into the third movie, he's new. Like he's like, I'm the new photographer for. The Daily
Oh,
Bugle.
and that's like a hole in the story.
It does kind of
technically.
contradict itself, yeah.
Yeah,
But no, I think Sam
that's
Raimi.
really fine tooth comb.
I think Sam Raimi from the start wanted to go Venom eventually.
Yeah, well, maybe he's thinking about it for the second movie before they landed on Doc Ock.
Dude, see, I think if they did it all over again, Venom should have had his own movie.
Well, dude, they had the Sandman in there.
There was too much going on in Spider-Man 3.
Venom, Sandman, and who else? Was there a third?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, fucking the
Harry,
Hobgoblin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was
Little Gobby Jr.
Electro? I think that's his name.
So that's the Andrew Garfield one.
Wasn't that supposed to be the next Spider-Man 4, though?
No, dude, it was gonna be Vulture.
Oh,
it was
Vulture.
Spider-Man 4. They had him cast and everything.
Who was it, you know?
Dude, I forgot his name. Fuck. I'll remember it later. But no, yeah, he was cast and everything. They had they had like a model for what it was like the Vulture was gonna look like and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably done some planning before they even fucking got finished shooting Spider-Man 3.
I think that's where they got the idea to do Vulture for the first Tom Holland one.
Yeah.
That's from the scrap Sony one.
That makes some sense.
The best Spider-Man content out there now though is those Miles Morales.
The Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Verse movies, dude.
Yeah, those are good. Is there another one coming out?
Yeah, I think they're gonna like they're like slowly swapping out Peter Parker for Miles Morales as like the main Spider-Man.
You think? Well,
Yeah.
Peter Parker, they've kind of fucking
The story's got to end eventually.
kind
Like,
of squeezing that one for every drop.
and dude, like everyone's hated the Spider-Man comics for years now and shit. And I think that's what they should do. They should in the comics have like Peter Parker officially retire and like pass the mantle fully to Miles Morales.
In the next Spider-Verse movie?
I think they should start in the comic books and like work it outwards, like everything else.
Yeah.
gonna be a lot to swallow for some people.
You need to see the Spider-Verse stuff, dude.
No, you do need to
That's
see
just
those
trippy.
Spider-Verse movies, dude. I'm gonna make you sit down and watch those someday.
Eat a fucking shroom chocolate bar and go watch that shit.
Might have to.
No, when we saw it in the theaters, yeah, we'd eaten shrooms, and I was like covered in sweat by the end of it.
Yeah, I mean that shit's intense.
No, it was an intense movie, dude.
You're like a million colors.
No, because the first one was cool, you know, but it was like still a kids movie, I guess.
Yeah, the
Which
second
the
one
second
was way
one
better.
is too. It's a kids movie too, but
No, the second one was way better.
no,
dude.
the second one was intense as fuck. Yeah, no, they balled out, and also it created like a new trend in animation in general. Like, there's been a bunch of stuff that's looked like that since.
Yeah.
You know, Puss in Boots kind of had that style of animation. Then they did the Ninja Turtles movie.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
What's that called? Is there a name for like the Flash like cartoon rapid picture?
Like the 2D, 3D
Yeah.
like mix? No, not really. Damn. I wonder if that's ever going to leak over into like anime and shit.
Probably already has.
That would be sick. There's some that kind of, but not quite like it. That used to be like a fucking everyone hated it.
Just that style.
Yeah, like the 3D shit in anime.
Damn, UFC
Yeah.
300 this weekend.
They do have
UFC
300.
300 is this weekend. I'm fucking hyped for UFC 300, dude.
I'm gonna let Nick announce some of these names since he's
Announce the
more familiar.
names.
But we gotta make some predictions.
Oh, you
here.
want to go through the whole? No, yeah, fuck it, we can do that. Are we gonna?
We gotta
start
go
with
through the prelims,
Start the-
bro,
just name
because
them off,
the
dude.
prelims are like prelims could be a lot of main cards.
Oh damn, is that gonna be the
UFC's posted.
first fight of the prelims?
Yeah, first fight is Cody.
Yeah, dude. The first fight is Figueroa and Garbrandt.
Ooh, who y'all got?
I'm gonna have to go Garbrandt.
I want Garber to win, but if I had to bet money, I'm betting.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same place. I really want it to be Garbrandt. He definitely could be Figueroa, but
Yeah, for
it's not
sure.
looking good for him. The second one is Bobby Green and Jim Miller.
Gotta go Bobby Green.
He's fresh off a bad loss, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Who'd he lose to? Who'd he last fight? It wasn't Tony Ferguson, was it?
Nah, he lost since then, I think, bro. Yeah, I think he did. He beat Tony Ferguson
Yeah.
and lost to somebody.
I got Jim Miller in that one.
I think I'm gonna take Jim Miller.
I'll fuck with Bobby Green though. All the people
Bobby
I
Green's
like.
cool,
Really.
yeah.
We got Jessica Andrade and Marina Rodriguez.
Gotta go Rodriguez.
I think I'm gonna go Andrade.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Andrade. You know, he's that good old Brazilian jiu-jitsu. We got Jalen Turner and Renato Moicano. I don't know that name.
Taking Jalen
No,
Turner,
I know
bro.
Jalen Turner, dude. Did you know he can skate?
That he kind of looks like a dude who could.
Dude,
I saw a video of him.
He
doing
can like
this shit.
skate for real. I
I
don't
don't
know
know either.
Renato Moicano. He's from Brazil. I mean, I don't want to be racist, but I assume he's really good at jiu-jitsu. I don't know.
Jalen Turner.
Yeah,
bro.
I hope Jalen Turner. I
He's a
fuck with
freak.
him.
No, he's a
Diego
freak, for real.
Lopez and Sadiq Musaf.
Diego Lopez.
I'm gonna have to go.
Dude, I'm gonna go Lopez.
But I don't want to.
He's just ugly as fuck. I
Yeah,
kind of
don't.
like him.
I
though.
hate his hair, but I like it at the same time.
He's known as like the ugliest dude.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take. What's his name? The black dude.
Sadiq.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take him, dude.
I think the
You're
next
taking
one's
Sadiq. Do
Yeah.
you know him?
Dude, is that what weight is that?
That's featherweight.
Dude, is that the dude who said the F word for gay people on the fucking?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? Because if that's him, I'm taking him, bro.
That was. No, yeah, I think that was a featherweight.
No, yeah, I think I'm taking him.
No, that
dude.
might be him. Yeah, I don't know.
That dude's cold as fuck.
I know what you're talking about though. Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison.
I'm gonna go Kayla Harrison.
Dude, I think I'm taking Holly Holmes, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, that
She's
is a
old as
good
hell,
one. I don't know. I fuck with Holly Holm. I hope she wins. And then we got Calvin Kattar and Aljamain Sterling. I got Aljamain Sterling
Aljo,
on
yeah.
that one.
can't see
Aljo,
his
I think
Aljo
Aljo
losing
wash him,
again.
dude.
Yeah.
Qatar's, I mean, he's good, bro. But
No, Qatar's good. Aljamain, though, is probably going to shut him down.
I like Aljo.
Qatar got fucking fucked up by Holloway, dude. That's like a crazy fight. And I think that Aljo would beat Holloway.
Yeah.
So there's some MMA math for
You think Aljo would beat Holloway?
Yes.
Yeah.
This dude lost
well,
this
dude,
dude the champ. He lost to Sugar Sean, bro. It's like one
He
fight.
lost before that too, didn't he?
He
no,
lost.
he didn't lose before that.
Or has he lost after?
No, I mean he hasn't lost after that. No, he.
So he just
I
lost to
think
Sugar
this is
Sean.
his first fight.
He had lost before that, but like not since he was a champion.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He's weird. I don't want to get too into him on this.
Beat the shit out of Dillashaw. Yeah, I think I'm taking.
He did
Aljo.
shut down Dillashaw. That was crazy.
And legitimately beat Piotr one time.
And then you got Alexander, and then Jiri.
Taking Jiri, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's the other dude?
I'm gonna take Jiri.
What's his last name?
Rakik.
Yeah, it's got one of those symbols over the C. Yeah, I'll take Jiri too.
Yeah.
Next one is the most. How would you say it? Favored in UFC history.
Oh, Bo Nickel.
Yeah, like the Vegas odds are fucking insane on it. It's Bo Nickel and Cody Brundage. I mean, obviously, I have Bo Nickel on this.
Gotta take Bo.
Yeah, you
Nickel.
gotta
I would
take
like
Bo
to see an
Nickel.
upset, but I don't want to see Bo Nickel
No,
upset.
shout out wrestling.
I want to see the Bo Nickel Kamzat fight, dude. A lot of people think that's coming next.
Yeah, see, I was thinking about that at work today. I do want to see Bo Nickel and Kamzat wrestle.
It would be
They might
nice.
stand up and throw some
I
fucking
wanna see it go
hands, bro.
Yeah. I wonder how it would go down, dude.
Nickel's
Because,
boxing's
dude,
good.
I don't know. I doubt. I don't think Bo Nickel's ready for Kamzat yet.
Yeah.
But I think that's something we could see like 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Like,
Might
granted,
give it to
everything
him early,
goes
dude.
good. I mean, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen though. And then
Kinda
you got
feeding him right now.
we got Charles and Armand.
Charles. Oliveira.
Yeah, I got Oliveira.
Gotta
on
go
that
Charles.
one. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that too much. We got Gaethje versus Holloway. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most by far. I
Have to
want
go.
Gaethje to win really bad, and if I had to bet my money, obviously I'm gonna bet Gaethje on this, but I'm a little worried for him. I think this is gonna be a little harder for him than people think.
I think Gaethje's gonna win.
No, I think Gaethje's gonna win, but dude, I do see this scenario where it's gonna be hard for fucking Gaethje to just like get the ball rolling. I don't think he's fought anyone with this good at boxing,
Yeah.
and I think there's a lot of shit that early in the fight he's not gonna be able to do that he's normally able to do. But I don't think it's gonna be that big
I
of an
think it
issue.
should be a good fight, dude.
No, yeah, but no, that is going to be a good fight, and it's going to be a lot better than people think.
Like, who do you got? Holloway versus Poirier.
Poirier.
I think
I
Poirier
don't
might
know,
wash him,
dude.
dude.
Poirier has pretty good
They
striking.
fought before.
Who won?
Like back in the day, Poirier beat him. Back when he was lighter, I think.
Yeah, but Poirier.
Yeah, that's
beat
MMA
Gaethje,
math
yeah.
for you. But no, I got Gaethje for sure.
We got Yan Zhaonan and Zhang Weili.
Yeah,
Got
girl
Weili.
fight.
I got Zhang Weili on that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
dude.
Think she
No,
retains.
she's a fucking little tank.
Chinese
dude.
Titan.
Then we got Pereira and Hill.
I want to go
Our
Jamal Hill.
300 main event. You think Jamal Hill's gonna win? I honestly,
Jamal Hill hasn't lost.
What
He
are
didn't
I
lose
think
his
it's gonna be
championship.
Pereira. I think it's gonna be Pereira.
I want to see Jamal Hill in there. Not a huge fan of Pereira.
Well, Pereira is obviously the better striker, dude. And
Yeah.
then Jamal Hill said he's gonna try to knock him out.
Probably will.
There's no way he's not working on his grappling though. Like I
Yeah,
bet you
maybe
we
he's
see
talking shit.
I bet you we see takedown attempts and
I mean, Jamal Hill's definitely got a chance, dude. But if
No,
we're
he
betting,
does.
if someone gave me $1,000 and you're like, bet this one way, I'm betting fucking,
Pereira.
what's his nickname?
Potan.
I was about to say
Potan.
Putang.
I don't know. What is the Potan thing from?
I
How
think it's
did
a
he
word in
get that?
Brazil, dude. It's like a Portuguese.
What does it mean?
I don't fucking know. It's like punches really hard or some shit.
Yeah, well, that's the UFC 300 card. I am hyped for this card.
Well, yeah, it's a card that you're gonna have to watch some prelims, dude. It's gonna be hours of UFC.
No, it is. It's going to be like UFC day.
Like, no individual fight. I mean, you always like to see Gaethje, especially Gaethje Holloway, stands out too much. But, like, all the fights are pretty good, dude. Like, it's definitely worth watching. Worth watching the prelims.
No,
honestly.
fuck yeah. I'm excited to see Bo Nickel fight, too.
Stone hard.
Yeah.
Poton. Stone hard.
Stone hard.
Stone hard is
I
what it
mean,
means.
oh, yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Hands of stone type shit. Yeah.
Well, he's known for just being like a fucking stone face.
Well, dude, some people just have
Yeah.
that death touch, bro. Like they're almost like possessed
yeah,
by like
dude,
a power.
it does
dude.
seem like if Pereira touches you, like you fucking die.
Like especially when it looks like they aren't hitting people hard, but he just like melts people.
Not
Conor
even-
McGregor used to do that shit sometimes, bro.
Not even just that, but like Nick said, he kind of just has like a stern, like
Yeah.
straight facial
It kind
expression
of looks like
all
the
the time.
fucking house that Squidward lives in SpongeBob.
Yeah, you well, people use that emoji for him a lot.
Yeah.
The
I think that looks like him, but I like the idea of it.
He's like, yeah. Imagine
that
if you
shit's funny.
think he'd be a good stepdad, dude. Like your parents get divorced.
Fuck. Yes, actually.
You think?
Damn,
Bro, because
yeah.
I'd be cold as fuck. I
Working
wouldn't
on
get
the
my ass
pads,
whooped
yeah.
at all.
Damn, you better fucking make good grades. You better not lose that report
You
card.
better not fuck around. No dog ate my homework.
Yeah,
nothing
that-
like that.
Nah.
As soon as you get home from,
There's
as soon as you get home from
catfish.
school, it's like probably straight to work.
Damn, you can't talk shit to your mom anymore, dude. All
No
that
more
shit's out
telling
the
mom to
window.
fuck off. Nope.
Have y'all ever had your dog actually eat your homework before?
No. I know like people who's like I've seen it. Like I've seen the results of it and like I've kind of seen it in action. Like been at their house when it happened. We found the results. And I just been like, damn, nobody's believing this.
Damn. I once had
Saw it
my
one
dog
time.
chew on my school binder and it ripped up the homework I had done. But I like went to my teacher and showed her, like before class started. I was like,
Like
hey.
these are canine indentions.
Well, no,
obviously.
I was like, I know that. Well, I wasn't gonna sit there and be like, my dog ate it.
Like,
Like,
oh,
but- yeah,
Let's get a good laugh real quick.
I was like, no, hey, like my dog actually ate this.
That might have been
Like,
funny
here
in
it
class,
is.
though, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get in trouble that
You were
day.
trying to save up some fucking punchlines to hit the class.
And you were
No.
probably like, holy shit, it actually happened to me. Like I have to prove myself right.
Well, that's what I was like. I was like, if I just say my dog ate it, like,
like look around. Like,
yeah, she's gonna be
"Huh?"
like, fuck no.
Like I'm serious. And then you whip it out. That might have been hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it might have been.
You
Funny.
might have cheated yourself and your class out of that moment.
Damn, I guess I did.
You could have been
What's
like-
the funniest thing you ever said in a class, dude?
I was too mature about it.
Yeah, that's no good.
The funniest thing I've ever said in class.
I can't remember that. None of the funniest thing I've seen. It wasn't from me.
Yeah,
It's from actually, we all know him, but he wrote on the board the Kevin Hart thing where it says, long titty, no nipple having, goes on to that.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, hell yeah. You were
Some-
there? Were you in the
Like
class?
about the teacher.
No, I was not in the class, but like, I was like close to their class because it was, his class was right here and my class was like right here.
Yeah.
So I didn't see that shit, but I felt like I was like pretty close to it.
I walked in right after it had happened because it happened at the end of class.
And you were in that class?
I had the class the next hour, so I walked in as he had just left. Like he walked out and I walked in, and it was like a bomb had gone off in there. Like everyone was like looking around. Like I was like, "What the fuck happened here, bro?" The teacher was like in distress.
It was pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
I heard he
Dude.
called the intercom and was like, yeah, like just wanted to let you know that like my teacher's a bitch or whatever. I don't know. Kids embellish shit. Maybe not all that shit happened.
I don't think he did that, but he
I
definitely
heard-
wrote.
Definitely heard that.
He
at the
definitely
time.
wrote on the board, long titty, no
Damn.
nipple.
He
However
just
that
reverted
is.
to anarchy.
He did.
Yeah, that's
Quick.
awesome.
That's fire.
It was it's a legendary story to this point.
I was always trying to make jokes in class, dude. I
Failing a
love
lot, but you probably got a couple laughs.
Dude,
fucking-
I
I used
yeah.
to kill, bro.
One or two,
I can't remember anything in particular I said, bro, but there was a lot of sad stuff.
because it wasn't that funny.
I used to talk shit to teachers.
I think the most fire thing I did was the teacher tried to take my phone. She's like, "You can, give me your phone. You go to the office." And it was on finals day. Just got up and went to the office. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit. She's not taking my shit.
A rebel.
Whoa.
It's not like badass
Yeah,
or
he made a
anything. I
stand
think that's
that
just
day.
probably the funniest thing I've done. I was just like, well, here we
Almost
go.
got AISP for a similar situation, dude.
You
At
didn't give your
Summit,
phone up?
Dude, she wanted to take my phone. I was like, no. She had me wait outside. She's like, give me your phone again. I was like, no. And then they had the resource officer come, and he was like, give her your phone. And I was like, is that like a lawful order? I was like, what? Like, are you taking my phone from me? Like, as a cop? Like, and he was like, no, but like, you need to give her your phone. And I was like, and if I don't, like, and then he was like, I don't know. And she's like, you need to go to the office. And I had to go to the office, dude. And
You didn't have to go, bro. You wanted
I was
to go.
escorted by the police officer to the office.
Police?
He was
Anybody
there.
see
That's who I
you?
was talking to. And
Do you feel badass after?
I was in fucking cuffs, but I did have to get walked
He
down to
should
the
have
office.
cuffed you.
Nah, bro. Well, I wasn't under arrest.
You were a delinquent.
Bro, so I get there and she was like, do you want to give me your phone? The principal was like, do you want to give me your phone? And I was like, no. And she was like, all right, like, I'm going to call your mom. And I was like, bet. And I was thinking my mom was going to, like, back me up and be like, nah, like, he doesn't have to give you, like, his phone. That's his property or some shit. And that's not how it happened at all. She was like, what? Like, she was like, let me talk to him. She was like, you're up there being a little shit. Like, give her your phone. Like, stop causing problems like, at your school. Or
You're
whatever.
like this. You're like,
Oh, yeah, literally,
You
dude.
thought mom was gonna take your side in that?
For some reason, I did. I thought I was in the right.
Dude, I will say our
got
parents,
AISP.
me and Joe's parents told us, like, do not give a teacher my phone. Like, they were always with the phones. Like, at the end of the day, it's my phone. Like, I paid for it. And
That's out the
they
window.
were-
That was
yeah,
out the window that day,
No,
bro.
they would tell me, like, no, like, don't fucking just hand me, like, the phone I paid for to some teacher.
Some teachers are extra with that shit, bro. Throw them on like a bucket.
Yeah.
No security, no locks. Like, no,
Shit.
like.
I don't even know. Because my brother, I lived with my brother in high school. And I feel like he never found out anything. Other parents didn't know him. So if I got in like,
Slightly closer.
yeah, my bad. But if I got in like trouble, that was the cool thing. Because like when y'all got in trouble in the certain situation, old dude's parents told your parents, got you fucked over. There's been situations where I've been in, but they just don't know my parents because I live with my brother. So it's kind of benefited in that way.
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever. I never had like that type of conversation. Like, do I need to give up my phone, or do I keep my phone? It never came to that. I guess.
See, I
And one,
don't know if I ever got in trouble because of someone else's parents, like, ratting me out.
Well, I got to the point, dude.
we know Joe did.
Well, yeah, that happened, but after that, like, I was just doing bad things all the time, dude. And it was to the point where my parents were just like, I guess he's bad. Like, I don't know. Like, fuck it. Like,
Guess he's bad.
like they stopped really
Bad.
even fucking harping me on little shit. Like, I would have to do something, like, really bad to get in trouble.
No, yeah, we were kind of allowed to do whatever we wanted.
Well, they were just like, I guess he's bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, they also knew you weren't like an idiot. Like,
well, yeah, we weren't
I don't
like.
know. I'm not convinced of that.
I would assume so.
If you
I'm gonna grab a
reflect on some
drink.
things you did, like, as a teenager, you'd be like, I was fucking retarded as fuck, dude. Thank you, sir. Dang, will you grab me another brewski?
Just bust the table.
But nah, a special type of, like, there's a certain age where you get, like, a lot of the liberties of, like, being an adult, like, getting to drive and kind of do what you want, but you don't have the responsibility of being an adult or, like, necessarily all the consequences that come with, like, doing bad shit. Because you could, like, you could go get in a fight or some shit, bro, as, like, a teenager. And it's like, yeah, like, I got in a fight, like, whatever. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
you do that as an adult, bro, you're probably going to jail. dude.
That is
Dude,
one thing as
1
a
year
You might lose
later.
your job.
that you can just absolutely get away with. Like, if, like, in proportion to the consequences you'll face as an adult versus a kid is fighting.
Yeah,
like,
that is
that
weird.
shit's crazy. Like, how much trouble you'll get in as a kid for fighting is nowhere as close as if you got in a fight with a coworker.
Fuck no.
Like, you would lose like, if I got in a fight at my office with one of my coworkers and,
You get
like,
arrested.
You
and
lose your
fired.
job,
we
man.
You lose,
beat
like,
each
everything.
other up, I would lose everything. I would go to jail.
They would just
would
be
be
like,
the first
guys,
thing.
like,
I'll lose my job. I lose my 401k. I lose my health insurance.
You just can't be scrapping it out like that.
Fuck
As
no,
an adult,
dude. What the fuck?
You can't stand on
But
business.
dude, as a kid, it's literally like you could just punch a kid for no fucking reason sitting next to you, and you just get to go home for 3 days.
No, dude, if you got in a fight at school, you pretty much like got a vacation afterwards, dude.
Yeah, you did. It was like a vacation pass.
It's like incentive.
Like,
Need a vacation? Well, let me just
What
go
word
punch
was
this
that?
kid in the face.
but no, fighting in school was cool, but
I got suspended
cool.
not before I moved to Edmond. But so at one point, I'd moved to Arkansas, and I went to Barling Middle School in Fort Smith. And my last day there, craziest coincidence probably like of my life. But I was actually moving away that day. Didn't know. Moving back to Oklahoma. Didn't know until it happened. But at school, I got in a fight, got suspended, and I just so happened to be leaving Arkansas that day. I didn't know until my brother came to pick me up from school. I thought I was like getting checked out because I got in a fight and I was in trouble, suspended, because they told me I was suspended. But I thought that's why I was getting checked out. But no, he was checking me out because we were preparing to move back to Oklahoma. So I kind of took a dub there. But all the kids, all the
free.
Why'd you get in the fight?
we were playing sports. We were playing football. And
Like padless on the playground?
yeah. And shit got heated. I don't know why. But he threw the football at me from like 2 feet away. And that was all.
Lost it.
Yeah, that was all it took.
Saw red.
Damn.
I didn't like see red. Like I didn't black out or anything. I remember the
You just
complete.
knew it was time for him to get his ass beat.
Yeah, I just didn't. I didn't like him, and I didn't care. Like, I didn't have much cares about what would happen to me. Like, not that I would get my ass whooped, but I didn't care about getting in trouble because, like, how much trouble am I really going to get into?
That's how I felt about a lot of things in
Yeah,
my youth,
at
dude.
school, it is because they can only
They can only do so much to
they
you,
can
bro.
only apply like so many consequences to you.
Mhm.
It's kind of like whatever.
School was out of my head at that point, though. It was just like what would happen when I got home.
Like when y'all first were drinking, like as teenagers, would you guys drive drunk?
No, I was scared.
For real?
Dude, I didn't get my license till I was 18.
Uh,
Yeah,
I used to just drive fucking. Were you driving drunk at 18?
I was driving drunk before 18.
Joe was driving drunk at like 15.
I was
and a
just
half.
driving drunk as soon as I could drive because I was drinking before I could drive. dude.
I took a bunch of Xanax and wrecked a car. I was on track to get my license. I had my permit and everything, and then I failed my driver's test like 3 times in a row.
What'd you do?
That had dragged it out until I don't even remember.
Did you take it at the city, like Edmond?
Yes.
Dude, they failed me on the first one. There was a trick stop sign coming out of the building. They were like, that gets like 80% of people, but they're like, you did fail though.
No, what happened was it was
I
like
want to stick that dude low key. It's my birthday.
I forgot.
Yeah,
I
mad
did
at me.
something one of the times where they were just like, you automatically fail. And then I remember the first time I took my driver's test, they were like, you barely failed. You failed by like 2 points.
They're
I
a
passed-
fucker because it's kind of subjective.
Yeah.
I passed my first one. I only got one thing wrong, and it was not looking both ways at neighborhood intersections.
Well, did you take it with the driving school or did you take it with the city?
Driving school.
See, that's a cakewalk. So I took my next one with
See,
the
I
driving
didn't
school
know that
pass,
was an
like it was
option
nothing,
when
bro.
I was a kid.
Y'all took it with the city? What is that?
You can go take one like with Edmond.
What do
Like,
you
if
mean?
you didn't have a license and went,
What? I took one. I went to.
Like the government.
like
I
you
took
go,
I took driving school, and I went to the same place and took my driving. Or went to a different. So I took my driving school at one place, and I went to Merkley's and did the test.
Dude, I
Yeah.
went to the
And
tag
Merkley's is like right
agency.
beside
yeah,
7.
I went to like the city of Edmond, wherever the fuck. Was
No.
it the tag
See,
agency?
that's
Yeah.
probably why.
No, that's
No,
why. That
I
is
was
why.
at the tag
You probably would have
agency,
just passed
Because
the
they don't give
first
a
one
fuck.
at the school. At the
No, I remember the dude was like fucking.
Yeah, the
dick.
school.
Because you're not like paying
driving
to take it.
things.
It's not like a service. You like showed up and they're like, nah.
Yeah, the state, 100%. Those motherfuckers probably hate their job and they don't want to
bro.
do that
Dude,
shit.
he took me down a trick route, bro. There was a little stop sign off like the side of a building. I went past it. It was the very first turn, bro. And like I didn't stop all the way. And then he let me do the whole test after the very first turn and told me everything was good, but I ran the stop sign like as we're like leaving the parking lot that's out the side of the fucking thing. He's like, that's an automatic fail. But he goes, don't feel bad. It gets like 80% of people. That's what he said to me. I was like, you should have fucking told me to go somewhere else or warned me or been like before you like, hey, like.
Should have told you to turn around, yeah.
Yeah, you see that stop sign right there? Like before we got in the car, like that gets 80% of people. Like heads up. But he like waited. He like American Idol like switched the results on me type shit.
Yeah, damn.
Well, if you
He probably
think
got a
about
kick out of
it,
it.
just my conspiracy mind growing. If you think about it, the more times the kid has to take the test, the more money.
Well, I think it might be free. I think you can just go take the test.
Oh, it's not
What I remember.
paid?
With the city, I don't think so. With the school, I think yes, bro.
There's got to be some sort of fee, even
There
if
might
it's
be a
with the
fee.
city.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a fee with both.
It's
I
probably
feel like.
$40 or something.
Wow, the fee might just
I
be
bet
when you
the
get your
school
license.
is more expensive though. But I went to one school that was like a cheap ass driving school. Went for like 2 days, watched videos the whole time basically, and then went from there. But I was also one of those kids like I knew how to drive before I even went to that school shit. Like I just from small town shit.
In a small town, bro.
Damn,
Well, like,
just
driving
small
tractors.
town living.
Like I probably drove my first car like literally because it's on a dirt road, nothing around at like 8 years old.
For real.
But yeah, but like it's a pickup truck and there's nothing around. Like there's
Yeah.
you're on a dirt road that's barely a road.
I'd never driven
you got
jack shit
grown-ups
before I
with
went to fucking driving school, dude.
I never even went to
No,
driving school.
when I turned 15, that's when I got my
fucking
car.
suck at driving. Dude.
And I would just, my brother would like let me. Like I drove with him like once or twice, and then he would just let me take my car at 15. But he wouldn't let me go places. I could go to like the gas station for him. Like if he needed something done, I could go. But if I wanted to go do something at 15, I wasn't going.
Yeah, I guess
That
in a
actually makes
small
sense.
town, it doesn't fucking matter.
No, that was Edmond.
Oh.
At 15, it was
Try
Edmond.
that. But y'all lived
But
kind
I'd
of
be going to the
15,
gas
oh,
station.
Y'all lived,
which
like,
is not
north,
in the
though.
city though.
That's
Yeah.
different.
y'all
It's
lived
not
like
in the
outside of
city.
the populated area though.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. Like it wasn't in the city. Like it was just like I turned out of the neighborhood, took a right, straight down gas
Yeah.
station. We went through one light.
Damn, hell yeah. Dude, nah, bro. My driving was fucked up.
So you crashed a car off some Xanax, dude? Why did you do that?
Yeah, yeah. Tell us more about that.
No, dude, when I was like 17, I was with my friend. And I had stayed the night at his house, and then we snuck out and went to this party at the river. And had
Like the actual river, like the one we think of.
Yeah, no, like just,
Yeah,
bonfire
that
type shit?
river,
Yeah.
dude.
And we got fucking shit faced, and then I took a bunch of Xanax while I was shit faced, and then my friend, and this chick started hooking up, and it was like we were all driving back to like the city, and there was like a dispute over like who's driving or who's sitting in shotgun, but like for some reason I was just like, I'll fucking drive his car.
There's only 3 people here, right?
Yeah, it's me, my friend, and his girl.
Because you
And-
said him, my friend, and the girl, and they started hooking up. So I thought there might be a chance of a
Like a
threesome.
threesome, like a
a
train
three.
situation.
No, it was
It's just
no.
2 other people.
No, I wasn't involved. And no, so I start driving. No, yeah, no, I drive so they can like hook up in the back seat. And so
Real
I'm
one.
driving
Real one.
and they're in the back seat.
With no license.
And no, I don't have a license or anything. And like, dude, I just remember it's chill. And then I was on the highway and I had seen my exit and I had passed it on accident. And I was just, because it's like fucking 4 a.m. and there's no cars on the road.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to do like a double UE and hit my exit. Like, fuck it. And,
Sounds about right.
but dude, I was on Xanax. So I made one U-turn, then forgot I had made a U-turn. And then I was like, oh, there's my exit. And just like pulled off an exit, but I'm going the wrong way down the highway. So I'm exiting on an on-ramp.
Damn.
And so now I exit onto Memorial, and now I'm going the wrong way on Memorial because it's split into a one way, and I remember, dude, I was so close to our friend's apartment. That's where I was going. I was going to our friend's apartment, and I'm looking at the maps on my phone, and like they were going crazy in that back seat. And I'm hearing noises and there's smells and like it was all bad.
It was stinking
So
in
no,
there.
I'm like trying. So I'm looking at the maps and I'm trying to like turn the music up to like drown out like sex noises, and I wasn't looking at the road at all. And I had hit like this curb and I was going way faster than I thought. And we like go up into the air and boom, smack like just onto the ground, and it like fucked us up, and it fucking popped, like all four tires popped, and like both axles had snapped when that happened.
Damn.
We didn't know the axles
you
had
hit
snapped
shit
at
hard.
the time,
You
obviously.
wrecked the fuck out of it.
I wrecked the fuck out of it, and
He's making you sad. Just the thought of
no,
that.
it's not. It's fucking retarded, and no, that was it. And I got in a shit ton of trouble. I didn't get a DUI though. I passed the sobriety test.
Hell yeah.
How?
Being sober.
Probably sobered you up when you got in
It
the
was
wreck.
just like fucking. I was just in like the Xanax zone, and they never breathalyzed me. And they made me take a sobriety test, and then they were like, "All right, like call your parents." Like, but like, I did get in trouble. I got charged later with stuff.
For like what? What'd you get? Do you remember what you got charged
Like
with?
driving without a license. They
Yeah.
gave me a ticket for being out past curfew. Then they
Yeah.
added all these traffic tickets on there.
That's tough.
And
Probably
they
deserved
all
it.
came like after the fact. I don't know. It was bullshit.
No, remember you had to go work for like a whole summer?
I bet you they told
Like,
you about
pay
all this
for,
shit.
like-
No, yeah. So my friend's parents and my parents like spoke with each other and wanted both of us to pay like his parents back. And like I don't even know if he ever paid his parents back, but because it's like his fucking parents.
Yeah.
But like that whole summer, dude, like I was working and my parents were making me give my paychecks like to them.
It's brutal.
But it was just $1,000. Like it was a piece of shit, like 2002 Toyota Camry.
You only had to come up with $1,000.
I only had to come up with 2,000. Yeah, because that's what
That's
they
a
were
lot
like.
to a
They
kid,
said the
though.
car was worth $2,000, and this is in like 2014.
It was like a
you
99
totaled it.
Camry, dude.
No, we totaled it. It was
Thank
done.
God you totaled it.
Yeah,
Because if you didn't total it, that both axles snapping and four tires is more than 2,000 at a Toyota dealership
Yeah.
at least.
No, they said the value of the car was fucking $2,000. I was just like,
Yeah.
whatever.
That was probably accurate, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at the time.
No, dude, $1,000 still fucking
Yeah.
burned, especially because I was 17.
I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
though.
$1,000
I've seen
is
some like 2099 02 Camrys that are worth more than like fucking 2,000.
Well, now, but like, what year is this? Like 2015?
This was
Yeah,
2000.
they became more
This
classic
was 2014. The
14.
summer of 2014.
now. Yeah,
I was talking about a
15-year-old
cheap ass car, dude.
Yeah.
Before all the inflation, dude. Because used cars got way more expensive. You used to be able to get a pretty, like, you could get a car for like $3,000, like
Yeah,
a few
those
years
are not-
ago.
those are
And
not
that
a
like doesn't
thing
even
anymore.
exist anymore, pretty much, dude.
10 grand cars barely exist.
Oh, well, on a dealership, yeah.
Yeah, dealership wise, yeah. But if you're not buying your car, I mean, shit, you can buy your car wherever, but I would suggest buying it at a dealership because at least you can secure warranties and shit. I don't know how many times, because I work in a dealership, I don't know how many times customers came in because they bought from a buy here, pay here, like buy as is,
Yeah,
and
those
brought
are
it to
worse.
the dealership, and the shit's like undrivable. Like they had it for a month. Like I had this one girl, she brought her car in that she bought from a different place, bought as is, and they covered shit up to hide that she needed a new engine. Like her shit was like we got it and like
Some fuckery.
yeah, we saw how they covered it up to make it look like it didn't need an engine, but it 100% like would not have lasted another month.
If I bought a car on Marketplace, like Facebook Marketplace, I would have it taken to a mechanic beforehand.
Not even a mechanic. Have it taken to a dealership because dealerships will try to get the most money out of you. A mechanic will bullshit here and there, like on like certain shit, but like a dealership has to. Like, I guess it depends on the dealership, but if you go to like a corporate ran dealership, then they have to put everything that they see on there versus like a mechanic can pick and choose.
So if I was buying a 2012 Camry,
I would take it to a Toyota
take it
dealership
to Toyota.
and say you want a used car inspection. You have to pay a couple $100 probably, but they'll tell you literally they'll tell you down to like health test of the engine and transmission, like everything.
All right.
Like if they'll check the engine, they check the transmission,
$200
like
is
everything.
Dude,
It is. I mean, that's
Car
a
you might not
Toyota
even buy.
dealership though.
Yeah.
the car
Different
I
labor
own,
rates.
I bought from Facebook Marketplace.
And that shit is
Did you run it
fucking
by
a
a
great
mechanic?
car though.
It's run forever.
That's a good car though.
No, dude. That car changed my life.
That car, it
No,
does feel a
that's
little
a-
unsafe in there.
I feel like
sometimes,
Honda
for
and
being real.
Toyota, you got to put a different label on than other cars because you can take. There's some Hondas. I mean, Hondas. I'll say one thing because I don't work at a Honda dealership, but they're just as good as Toyota in my opinion. And I've seen Toyotas multiple 400 to 500K.
It's because the Japanese are just good at making stuff.
Oh, they're making the
dude.
little ones, bro. Like my
I've seen
2003
Tundras.
F-150, dude.
Ford.
That shit could go for like 500,000 miles, bro.
Ford.
Like,
you either
You think
run
you
out
could
at
get
100,000 or you
500,000
make it to like
miles out of it?
500.
not 500,000, bro.
Fuck
We're at
no.
like 200 something, but
On
I
the
bet
same
you I can get
engine,
to 3.
yeah, the same engine. It doesn't matter if it's a toy. Like you'll see those Toyotas that made it 1 million miles. They also replace the engine 2 or 3 times, replace the transmission 2 or 3 times. Like they
That
don't
one
make it to.
Tundra made it on original parts, dude.
See,
I bet you it wasn't the original
my
engine.
CRV.
It was, dude.
It was the original
Yeah,
engine?
that's why it was a big deal.
I'm pushing.
That might be. Yeah,
300,000.
that's different than.
CR, right now you're pushing
No, his
300,000?
his CRV is.
How much
pushing
you
3.
got?
like 260.
260?
Yeah,
That's a lot of
it's
miles.
like something like that.
Like 208. But those big V8s run forever, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you had like a Crown Vic or whatever, dude,
I
with the
think mine's
V8.
a V8.
No, yours is definitely not a
Yeah,
V8. Yours is
fuck
not a
no.
V. Yours is like a V4.
Yeah,
But
4
those
cylinder.
Fords with the EcoBoost and like the twin turbo shit, that shit always fucks up.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get like a shitty Ford, but if you bought
Same
like
with.
if you bought an F-150 like a new one that had like a full V8 in it, which I'm not sure if they're still making those, but
mean,
they were when I was.
That
working
doesn't just go for Fords. I mean, I say that goes for like all
there.
brands.
Chevy too, yeah.
Like Toyotas, I've never seen a Toyota before 2022. I had never seen a Tundra get an engine replaced at my dealership. Like never seen an engine replacement. I've seen 5 engine replacements in the past 6 months, probably past 8 months on 2022 or newer in Toyota Tundras.
Well, they probably don't have V8s in them, dude.
They have the V6 twin turbo.
Yeah, the twin turbo fucks up, and a
Yeah.
smaller engine is gonna fuck up before a big engine, dude. Like, I don't know. V8's the way to go. It's just a bunch of gas.
Yeah,
that's like the other part of
gas
it.
guzzler. It's a fucking kicker.
I mean, at that point, for my thing with like the whole electric car versus, it doesn't count, I guess, with a hybrid V6 versus a V8, but take a V8 versus a full electric Tesla. You get to a certain amount of mileage before so you're going to go home in your V8 and you're going to fill it up with gas, spend 10 minutes filling up with gas probably, but you got to go charge your fucking Tesla. If you don't have like this bright shit at your house, like you can charge it at your house, you got to go stop somewhere. If you're on a road trip, you got to stop somewhere. You're not stopping for 10 minutes. You're stopping
like
for
45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour just to get charged up
Somebody's
to
in
go.
front of you.
Damn, you sound like a car salesman.
Well, no, some people in
I don't sell cars though,
like what if you're the only one in like 50 miles, which in a lot of places you will be,
especially in
and
Oklahoma,
there's a line of like 3 cars, dude. You're there for like 2 hours.
just to
Yeah.
charge and go.
You gotta have the shit at your house. And
That's
pretty
why
much
I
don't
say
take that shit on a
I
I
wouldn't
those
get it.
charging stations at my job.
Yeah, I wouldn't get an
There's
electric
a few
car until it's like
charging
more
station parking
mainstream.
lots. That
If I
is
lived in
fine.
Cali, I might get an electric car. But yeah, there's one at we have one at Toyota. But we
For
also
employees.
no, it's for anybody. It's for our customers, but We only have one. We only have one full electric car that we sell.
The Prius?
No, it's the
Prius
BRZ.
Does Prius go fully electric now?
No. Well, we
I
don't.
think the
There
new
might
one?
be, but I don't think so.
It's still like hybrid.
But we also don't get many new Priuses. Priuses go to Cali, West Coast, East Coast.
That makes sense, actually. Priuses are sick, dude.
Yeah.
Especially newer ones.
The new Prius is fire. I'm not gonna lie.
They're
Like,
gas.
it looks good. You get 50 to 60 miles per gallon, and then you have a hybrid battery to run on half the time, anyways. Prius is a solid ass car.
Dude, when I worked at Toyota in like 2018, I was like, wait, the Prius can do what? That shit was like parking itself and shit. And it's like, it's
No, yeah, those
all
are
glass
intense.
in there. So it's like trippy in there, and the interior's all white, and you're in like a fucking. I was like, this is a nice car. I was like, this shit's sick as
The
fuck.
Prius is like a little rocket ship. It just has that small ass like electric car. It was the
Yeah.
first one of its kind. Same with the Honda Civic.
I whip the
Honda
fuck out of
Civics are
Prius,
nice.
honestly.
Yeah.
Those are types of cars that last you
When
forever.
I have to get another car, it'll probably be a Honda Civic or a Toyota
I
Camry or
don't
some
like the Hondas
bullshit.
for some reason, bro. Something
If I had
about
to
the Hondas I don't like.
Pick
dude.
the two. I think the Civic doesn't look as good as the Camry. If I was gonna go Honda, I would drive a Honda Accord, which I already did at one point in high
The
school.
inside of a Honda feels like cheap to me, bro. I don't know. Like I've never something
guess
about the Honda, dude.
Dude, fuck
It just
you.
depends,
no,
probably,
no,
dude.
shit.
I
know you
work at
drive
a
Honda.
Toyota dealership, and I still am pretty high on Honda.
Well, yeah, I know they like work mechanically well, bro. But
Snarky little shit.
dude, I just think Camry's way better than Honda, dude.
Well, yeah,
Or
the
a
Camry is the
Toyota.
best sedan on the road right now.
Yeah, if I was
Like,
getting a new car, I'm
Toyota-
I would rather have a Camry. than
Toyota
a
has
Civic,
like messed
yeah.
some stuff up over time recently. Not even like it's on Toyota. They've changed every body. Like they've changed every car they've had, including the Camry. But it was like one of the first ones they changed. But the Camry, through this all like whole like moving to different cars, has probably lasted like the best. Like it's least amount of recalls.
legendary.
No crazy, like for example, Highlanders 18 to 19, 18 to 22. Honestly, expect your transmission to have some problems at some point before 100,000 miles.
Those motherfuckers in
Tundras.
ISIS are whipping fucking Tundras from like 1970 and shit.
Yeah,
around,
Tundras,
dude.
new
In the
Tundras.
sand.
You're gonna have the average amount of recalls on the new Tundra is like 4 to 5 recalls.
Well, dude, I would never buy a full size truck that has anything less than a V8 in it, bro.
You're not gonna have the option to.
Yeah, well, you got all these regulations and shit. Well, I'm just never gonna buy a truck because I don't need a fucking truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
not a truck.
I
The
used
next-
to drive a truck.
The next car I want, if I could afford it, like if I could just buy the car, and I'm talking like crazy expensive cars, would be the fucking Land Cruiser that's about to release. It's released in
sick.
2026,
All of
and it's
those.
about to be insane.
Is that
Like
V6?
it's gonna be a V6.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not gonna get anything else than a V6 though at this
I
point.
mean,
the
dude, I might not be
the
driving
2025 4Runner.
Not that I'm in the position to buy a new vehicle whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm
The-
not getting a car.
If
The
I
20
was, I'm buying a smaller vehicle. dude.
2025
I would
4Runner
like one.
that just released today, like showed what it looks like. Actually have pictures and videos of them now. Is not a V6, lower than a V6, like a 4-cylinder twin turbo.
Yeah,
And that's the 4Runner, which used to be like my
That's
4Runner
crap.
is a
What's that
V6.
mean?
It's just,
See, that's a little crap right there.
it's into a new age. I don't
You
know.
had that truck that you fucking rolled the windows down on. Bro.
Yeah, dude.
The Dodge?
My Dodge Ram.
I used to feel
That's
like
a
I
good
was
ass
back
truck,
in
too.
the day, dude.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
Mopar.
I totaled the shit out of it,
You
dude.
totaled
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
You don't remember? You're
I
his
was thinking about
brother.
that the other day. I was like, what the fuck happened to that
You're his
truck?
brother. How do you not know? I know what happened to it.
I got in a wreck, and it got fucked up.
That wasn't the one where we hit that lady at the fucking light, right? Where her brakes cut out and she tried to scam us?
No. That like barely hurt my truck.
Oh, yeah, because
That was all hurt.
what the fuck happened when you totaled your truck?
Her brakes cut out and
That's a whole nother story, dude.
That
shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit. I was trying to like shoot across, so I was in a parking lot that was directly across from my neighborhood, but there was like 4 lanes of traffic.
I wrecked the car the same way
in
one time.
between this fucking parking lot in my neighborhood, and it was like a rush hour, and I just tried shooting through and didn't see this car coming, and I ended up hitting the car that was oncoming, and it totaled my truck. Yeah.
Damn, was it like? It sounds like impact.
No, yeah, and no one was hurt.
Totaled it.
Yeah.
Did the airbag go?
No.
I've never been in an airbag car.
Yeah,
crash.
I've never been in like that one. I once got in a rollover accident.
The worst wreck I've been in wasn't even in a car. It was in a golf cart. The person I was driving broke their arm.
For real.
But
I was in
they
a
were
golf cart
going-
wreck.
No. The person that was driving was good. I was in the middle, and the person on my right side, which was on the outside of the passenger side, broke their arm. But they like had it held up here. But the person like was going downhill, turned, and we just fucking rolled over.
I was whipping a golf cart with Jace, dude. It was Blake's golf cart. We were like whipping through the neighborhood, going fast, bro. And then I fucking just tried to turn to like drift. I was like trying to fucking do a trick. And that shit flipped and my leg rolled. Like I tried to jump out. Jace jumped out successfully, bro, out the top. But that shit like landed on my leg, dude.
That's the same thing that happened with the person I was with, and that shit landed on their arm, and it like broke it.
Bro, I was stuck under it, bro. It was my leg. The golf cart was on my leg, dude. Like a full golf carts are heavy, bro. I don't know. They say like the adrenaline shit, people get stronger, bro. Jace like power cleaned that shit off of my leg like it wasn't anything, bro.
You could do that right now, though.
But we were like 15. Like he was like, ugh, like.
He might have had some adrenaline going, because that's not easy for a 15, yes sir.
Bro, I went to the doctor. My leg was
friend.
fucked up. It was bleeding, like a lot of blood and shit. And I was like, oh, I think I might have torn something. And I like went to the doctor, and they're like, no, your leg's just slightly crushed. They're like, you'll be fine. Give it like
What does
2
it
weeks.
even mean? Like,
They're like, just crushed a
are
little.
some of my bones
They're like, just
crushed?
crushed a little.
Like, do I have bone problems?
like,
Like,
alright.
my muscles
It was like one of
crushed?
those
Like,
doc in the box. It wasn't like a hospital. But
doc in
it's
the
probably like a
box.
nurse practitioner. I say
So
doctor.
there's no X-ray or anything.
There was not an X-ray.
Yeah.
They're like, it's
He
just
said
crushed.
doc in the
Whatever.
box.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
fine.
you were fine, dude.
I guess they were right.
Yeah.
It's like I think you just
Damn,
heard it.
dude.
Some.
Me and Joe went to a show last night. It was fun. We went to go see his coworker. His coworker's band sucked and put me to sleep.
I liked it.
But I'm just kidding. They didn't like suck. But
well, bro, the two
dude,
bands that performed before were good as
the
fuck.
two bands that performed before them were just so much fucking better. But this isn't about how much your friends suck.
Well, it wasn't.
but-
No, I like their band.
Which
were
they
good.
didn't suck. I keep saying they suck. They didn't suck. They just brought down the energy. Like
It's a completely different energy,
the
dude.
first two bands,
Like soft.
the first band was like a fire group of kids.
Wet muscles.
Oh my god, they might be on next week. I don't have that worked out all the way yet, but they might be our next guest.
We hope so.
The next one was like
Diva Bleach.
yeah, and no, they were fire. They
was like
kind of had like a
Paramore.
Paramore thing
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
I like Diva.
Damn, it
I was
probably
listening
pissed
to
them
Diva
off.
Bleach
Bro,
yesterday.
he told me to come
They
to
heard
this
us
shit.
call them Paramore,
Bro,
but they are like Paramore.
I looked at their Instagram. They shouted out Paramore. They're like, hell yeah, like Paramore, Avril Lavigne, like they were like saying that's like kind of their
No,
inspiration.
dude, they were hot. It's like they're like fire little indie chicks.
Well, dude, I had no idea what to expect. Like my friend told me to come to this concert, and I'm like, is this gonna be like a recital? Like, because like I didn't know anything about his band or anything. Or
You didn't know if
like-
it was going to be like an opera type vibe?
No, I didn't think that, but I was like, what?
No, it wasn't like
I
that.
had no idea what to expect. We show up, and like a band's already playing, and it's like probably like 30 people like scattered, and I think like some of the people were people in the other bands, I guess. And like they have a bar there, so I grab a beer and shit, and we're watching, and this band, Wet Muscles, is like these
Wet
kids.
Muscles.
Bro, they're good.
They're
as
from Norman,
fuck,
yeah.
bro. They had like 3 guitars out there, and like dude playing bass, dude on the drums. They had like a girl singing on the piano, and they
Damn.
had like trippy. They kind of remind me of like what's that band? Waves. Didn't you go see a band called Waves?
Yeah, no.
They're like
Waves.
music, like
No,
guitar lines and shit.
So the second act was closer to Waves than them. They were more. I don't even know what I
Like the
compare them
Smiths
to.
or some shit. dude.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. They're kind of on their own thing. It's kind of like a. I don't know, dude. Damn, maybe we'll just have to have them explain it.
Well, they had like star power, bro. I was like, these kids are kind of good.
No, they had like a whole act together. No, they were into good.
They're like
They were
matching
really good.
outfits and shit.
That's fire.
No, my favorite was
It was a lot better than I
Diva
thought.
Bleach.
Yeah.
By far, they were fire.
Well, they told everybody the girl kind of did a pro move because everyone was scattered out, and they were like, "I need everybody to come like 10 steps."
Damn,
closer.
dude, I wanted to go talk to those chicks.
Bro,
after
they
the
were
show.
kind of hot. Yeah.
My confidence faltered.
Nah, I mean, well, they were selling merch right after.
It never would have worked.
They
No,
were
am I
sitting there at
kidding?
the thing, and there was moves to be made, but we ended up chilling on it, bro.
I'm too white and corporate.
they're a band out of Phoenix, but it was like a Paramore type.
Bro,
girl.
you're still edgy.
She would have never had me.
You're still edgy, dude.
I think she
I
would have liked you,
promise.
dude.
You're still edgy.
I think she would have liked you. I
think
saw her looking
so?
our direction a few times.
Yeah.
bro.
I know so.
What, like on stage?
Fuck
There wasn't
no.
many fucking people there, bro. We're talking about like 30, 40 people, and we're up front, bro, because we're just kind of standing towards the
No,
front.
dude. Really, I would have. Dude, we should ask them to come on here.
Yeah, you're talking about Diva Beach,
Yeah.
Bleach.
Yeah.
This
well,
whole
whatever.
time y'all been talking about it, I thought you were talking about Diva Bleach the whole time.
No, so Diva Bleach
That is who
So-
we're talking about.
that's the girl band.
No, I know. That's who I went and listened to a lot of their music today.
No, Wet.
Oh,
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Wet Muscles.
No. Wet Muscles is who we reached out to about having on the podcast.
Diva Bleach is on tour.
Yeah,
They're
they're
from
on
Phoenix.
tour. Yeah.
They're like signed.
Damn,
no,
they're
we wouldn't
cold.
have been able
They are
to
cold,
pull
bro,
that
yeah.
off,
No,
probably.
I was listening to them and I was like, damn.
Well, we don't know what to expect. You think you're about to see like a talent show, like fucking karaoke almost level singing. Like these were real acts we saw, bro. Like they're,
No,
like,
Diva
practicing
Bleach,
shit.
you can tell, like, they're professional.
Well, Wet Muscles, the one that we had reached out to about doing the podcast, they actually are local. They're from Norman.
Nice.
Yeah,
But they're
no,
good. They're like they have like a real act.
No,
haven't
they
got to
are
listen to
good. They
them
got
yet.
it together. Yeah.
They had
Oh,
their
yeah.
songs are trippy, dude. I was kind of like, damn. Like I was watching that shit. I was like,
No, shout out Diva Bleach though. They
shout
were
out Wet
fucking
Muscle and
fire.
Diva Bleach, yeah. And shout out
If they want
Panhandle,
to
bro.
adopt me,
Panhandle. I like Panhandle a lot, dude. To be honest,
I can gather the paperwork.
Wait,
Panhandle
not to hate on your friend or anything, but
Panhandle, dude. No,
is
they were
anybody
just-
softer,
from the Panhandle?
Well, dude, it just wasn't the right
I
energy
don't
to
know.
follow up the first two
I don't
acts,
think so.
dude.
I don't think my
know.
friend is.
They like had to do pull out of island. and
Being
shit.
called the Panhandle and being from OKC is off. In my
Well, it went
opinion.
from like trippy, like super like indie music to like
Well-
Paramore to like
No, dude, it pretty much went like fucking it went like indie to like pop punk to like pop punk mixed with like country.
if it was a country
music.
vibe. See, I read something about them. It said they have south like southern like south central emo or some shit, bro. It's like country kind of like emo, which they were not bad, bro.
I guess that's what you can.
And my
call
friend
it.
can play the fuck
No,
out of
dude,
guitar,
no,
bro.
They weren't
Like
bad, dude.
he was shredding hard, dude.
No, yeah, he was.
It was
cool.
just softer music.
They should have played first, not like in a disrespectful way, but just like
the vibe of their songs.
yeah, that
Yeah.
would have warmed everyone up. And they should have.
If it was them, Muscle, Wet
the
Muscle,
first song they played, they should have played later. Because it feels they kind of ramped everyone up and
Yeah.
then
It
played
was a
it really
weird-
slow.
I didn't think about that. That is true.
And then had like their best song at the end.
Well, yeah,
But-
so their best song was like a hypey, like more like energy inducing.
See, their
song.
best song, it was kind of like emo anthem ish.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But no, they were good, dude. And you could
No,
tell
they're
that
cool,
Panhandle, you could tell they've probably been doing it for longer than the other ones. But like, the other ones just had a vibe that I was catching, bro. I was catching the vibe. Yeah, they were all good.
No, yeah.
Just
they're all
admit it.
good.
You loved the Divas.
I love Diva Bleach, bro. And I love Wet Muscle, dude. I really like Wet Muscle.
I haven't got to hear any of their stuff yet, but I will. I'll listen to it.
No, they're cool, yeah.
Yeah, they're good as fuck,
But
dude.
dude, hopefully they fucking come on here.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. Yeah, they're fucking. That guitarist was good as fuck, dude, from Wet Muscles.
I think if they come on here, it's gonna be the singer and the bassist.
Yeah,
I
dude,
think
the
that's-
songs were good. Like,
I guess I don't know which one I was talking to, but he said the bassist.
like the lyrics were kind of deep. He's like, time's a river flowing through my mind. That's a fucking fire bar. Like,
I don't even remember that.
That's some heat.
No, I went back and listened to the album afterwards, bro. Like today at work.
No, I listened to everyone I saw live last night today.
Shit was sick.
And they were cool, I guess.
I actually enjoyed that shit a lot more than I thought I would.
Damn.
You should have came, bro. I think you would have liked it.
Probably so. I ain't gonna lie though. I had one of the worst days of work I've ever had, so I'm glad I didn't go. But
Yesterday?
no, today.
Oh, today.
Today.
Someone else wrecked my customer's car. It's not just like a random like Camry Highlander. It's a fucking sports car. So now I got to deal with that as soon as I get into work tomorrow. I have to take it to a different body shop to get it fixed. And just a whole lot of bullshit. We had a customer in like 6:30 yelling at a different advisor, and he didn't even know because it wasn't his customer. He just happened to greet the customer when they walked in.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, they're fucking yelling full scream, like making the scene inside the dealership. And that shit, I'll be honest, if you're ever at a dealership, you start yelling, me, at that point, you're done. Like, I ain't.
Trey's cutting you
I
off.
ain't, yeah, I ain't doing that. Like, you can make a scene, but the scene's going to be ended with you walking out the door, not getting anything from me. But, like, if you're chill about it and cool, I'll go out of my way to make sure, like, you get, like, the best experience and, like, best shit you can get. But, like, if you're going to be a douche to me, then I'm going to just return the favor.
I remember that, dude. Next time if I get that camera.
That should be like that should be like you in
write that
everything though. If you're going to like treat people like shit just because they're the person that's working at the thing that like I didn't fuck anything up for this customer. But I'm the face. Like I'm the person they got to fucking talk to.
Well, bro, from my experience working
Hell yeah.
working customer service, some people get a kick out of being fucking a dick to you, bro. Like being a dick to someone who they know can't really do anything.
That's the thing.
Really
They know
like,
you
a
can't.
line.
Yeah, they won't go that far, but they know you can't do anything back.
They get
and
a
that's
kick
what
out of
gets
it.
me.
Yeah.
They get like a smidge of power.
And I
for a
get that
second.
like every day.
Well, that's just what customer service
Yeah,
is.
it's
at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, especially at a
That's a shitty thing.
car
to do.
dealership. But either way, the worst thing is just somebody wrecked my customer's car, and that shit's fucking terrible because now I have to be the one to deal with it, and it's like, I don't know.
Bro, I wrecked 2 cars when I worked at Ford, and then when I worked at Toyota, I filled up a $60,000 diesel truck with gasoline with a full tank of gasoline. Apparently, they told me it
They
caused
should
like.
have fucking fired you.
Well, they did, but they said it was like $15,000 worth of damage or something. But Ford, I wrecked 2, and then they were like,
Maybe
"Yo, if you
so,
wreck
yeah,
another
might
one,
have
we're gonna
fucked the
fucking
engine."
fire you. So I was like, all right.
That's the thing though at Toyota, the dude that wrecked the car today just went home like he ain't in trouble. He ain't gonna have anything to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
I should make him be the one to deal with this, like fixing the car that's wrecked. But I kind of feel like I need to do it myself or it ain't gonna get done right.
Because he's not going to give a shit, yeah.
Dude, when I sold cars,
No, he's a good ass dude though. He's like a good worker, and it wasn't his fault. But
Well,
it's just
sometimes
like,
cars get wrecked, bro.
I
When you drive
went on
cars
a
every day.
test drive with a customer, but the customer wanted me to drive the car during the test drive. And then when I pulled it back in the parking lot, I had hit a car that was parked.
damn.
And but dude, the damage wasn't huge. It was like a little dent. And the lady just goes, "I won't say anything if you don't." And I was just like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, we're not gonna say anything then." And I just pulled the car back in, and I just found another, like the exact same one, like color and everything.
Like her car that she wanted.
Yes.
Fire.
So we just grabbed that
She's
one.
a real one.
Yeah.
You try to get her a good discount and shit.
Dude, I
You
think
probably worked
I think
extra
she
for her at
ended
that
up
point.
Not buying. I think the deal ended up not working out.
That's like 80%.
She's a real one, though.
90% of customers.
Yeah.
She's a real one. No, at a car dealership selling cars, that is like 90% of customers.
Bro, you'll be
don't
on a
work out.
Saturday, and like, for instance, I have this one dude who had brought
I have
his
a good
kids
story, too.
who were like 9, 10 years old, like 2 or 3 of them, and they were like, "Yo, like we're gonna drive cars today," and they wanted to try one of each type of Ford car, and he was like, "Yeah, like this might be the one, like this, like." And I'm like trying to like trial clothes and shit, and he's being like all vague. And then he's like, "All right," like, and bro, I was with this dude for like 4 hours plus, and he was like, "No, like, I'm buying this for them, like, when they turned 16, and like obviously they're like 9, 10 years old. Like I just wanted to show them what cars are like. Bro, like, I really wanted to punch
That
this
guy
dude.
should fucking kill
I ain't gonna
himself.
lie. If you're like, I don't know how the dealerships worked back then. Certain dealerships, I guess. But you, at our dealership, I feel like you could literally tell the customer, like, I'm not going to continue to do this with you. Like, this is not what my job is.
I mean, if
This
you guys
is
are
not
slow
what-
enough, though, like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you got to, yeah. In
enough
that
salesmen on the
situation, what do you do, you know?
especially he was kind of making it seem like he was ready to buy a car. Like,
Yeah.
He
first.
probably knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
But, no, to
They
build
always do.
on to that,
dude's
I had a customer
they
today.
always know what they're doing.
He brought his 2011 or 12 Tacoma in. Nice ass, like he's taking care of it. Nice ass truck. But I was like, "Are you gonna be waiting at the dealership? Or are you gonna drop it off and come back later?" He was like, "I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go drive the new Tacoma." And I was like, "Damn, you're about to go waste somebody's time." Sure enough, an hour and a half later, his car was ready to go. He came back, and I was like, "Damn, this dude just wasted the salesman's hour and a half." Because he
hell
spent
yeah.
the whole time driving the new Tacoma.
That's like everyone.
That's such
you
a
do,
fucker thing to do.
That's like everyone who walks into a
They don't
dealership.
know that. Most people,
Well,
I feel like,
most-
don't know
That
it.
is fair. Most people don't know like
They
how
don't know
it
what they're
works and
doing when they do
stuff,
it,
and-
but they realize they ruined somebody's day. When you
But
go
they
do that,
even if they
you
did know,
ruin-
they wouldn't give a fuck, dude. The thing is, they don't care to know.
some people do give a
It
fuck.
doesn't even
bro.
cross their
Some
mind
people
how
don't,
this is
yeah.
affecting anyone other than themselves.
But when you go test drive a car just to go have fun, you're fucking someone over. Not
You
me,
are.
because I
Don't
don't
do
work
that.
in that. But
Don't
yeah,
do that.
You get
But
like
you
a
shouldn't do that.
17-year-old bro trying to test drive a Mustang, bro. He's like, I'm thinking about getting one of these.
I went with my buddy and
then
his
like at the
dad.
end, they're like, one day. I'm
I
thinking
ain't
about
gonna name him, but after every like baseball game we were out of town, we would always hit a dealership. We were like 15, so he's definitely about to get a truck. But he would literally, like, I would go with him and his dad to these different dealerships, and they would never, like, they knew they weren't buying the truck today. And I don't know how many countless fucking dealerships we went to. I was tired of the fucking dealerships, how many we went to. And I would just, now that I see it from like who I am now and like what I've been through, this motherfucker fucked so many fuckers over.
Dude,
He
I-
would literally like be in there, and I'd remember him like, yeah, like I'm interested for sure. And I'd be like, damn, like
You're
wasted
wasting
motherfuckers'
time.
times,
Bro,
bro.
the dude
like
who
now I
owned-
see it as like what it really was. And I'm just like, damn, that's fucked up.
The guy who owns Szechuan Bistro next to the dealership I worked at, he was like kind of like he seemed like he was like on coke, but he had like this nice Mustang, and he like brought it in, and he was like, I don't need to see car, I just need to see how much it's worth. And like fucking bro, I got an appraisal for him and everything, and fucking dealt with this dude. Had to sit there and talk to him because we're busy, so I had to wait on my manager to get the appraisal. And he's like, oh, like, thank you. And he, like, bro, he takes it, bro, drives off, bro. I never saw him again. Wasted, like, an hour and a half of my time, bro. I saw him, bro, at On Q, like, 2 weeks later. And he was like, oh, you're from the dealership. Like, check out Porsche I got. He goes, I get 10 grand off Porsche because appraisal you gave me. He goes, I had, like, a Red Bull and fucking chips in my hand. He goes, what do you have in your hand? He goes, I paid for that's on me. Like, thank you. Like,
Damn,
so
so you
I guess
like
it does pay off
you
on
like
the
hooked
other-
him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
hope
of what
you
you
never have
did,
to edit that entire story.
Why? dude?
you might have to edit because
You
the way
know
you
why.
spoke during it.
He was Mexican.
Why would you even ask?
What? There's no way he was Mexican. You were sounding like you were Chinese.
You just- the owner of
you said
Szechuan
he-
Bistro.
You just said he was Asian earlier.
Continuing.
Yeah.
But that's literally how he said it to me. But no, he was like a cocaine Asian. Yeah, that shit was, it was sick.
We're editing out cocaine Asian too. I don't know.
He was cool. I only speak highly of him.
Yeah.
You all seen
That's
Cocaine
not
Bear?
good,
Have you
bro.
seen the sequel? Cocaine Asian,
Bro, every
starring Jackie Chan,
every time you say
starring
it,
Cracky Chan.
you're continuing things that we have to put out of the podcast.
Yeah.
We're riffing.
It's more editing.
It's comedy
than I
hour.
have
It's
to
this is the comedy section of the podcast.
do. The comedy section.
Maybe if you were famous and you had a name for yourself, like Shane Gillis or something.
I
'Cause
can't make
even
jokes.
This didn't even. It didn't work for him. The motherfucker got fired before he was famous. Now he can make those jokes.
He was making jokes the whole time.
In order to make those jokes, you gotta like have a name for yourself.
I don't think so, dude. I think you're making names for
Shane
yourself by
Gillis
making funny
got
jokes.
fired from SNL for making jokes like that. He had to make a whole new come up after that shit.
Well, the comment happened directly after. Like Shane Gillis,
But not
When did he get
directly
fired?
after.
When did he get
Directly
fired
after.
from SNL?
bro, during COVID.
He
went
didn't
on the
make
Joe
it
Rogan
until, like,
podcast,
23.
2 weeks later, bro, and blew the fuck up, dude.
Right here.
He wasn't like famous as fuck until like 22, 23, I feel like, though.
I don't know, man. But,
He didn't make his next SNL appearance till 24.
Well, yeah, that was he's been famous for a while now, several years. I like Shane Gillis a lot, dude.
No, he's my favorite comedian for sure.
I think he's just
Easily.
funny as fuck. I listen to the Matt and Shane Secret podcast. They're funny as hell on there.
It's a secret podcast.
Shh. But
Shh.
nah, he's funny, and he seems like a dude. I feel like I relate to him because he kind of has like the same type of humor that a lot of people have. Like,
But don't want to admit it.
I feel like everybody knew like a funny, like bigger dude on the football team who was an O lineman, and they were funny. And he has like that brand of humor, like 99, like maxed out, bro.
It has full stats on it.
Yeah, but every high school has like a fat dude O lineman who's funny.
Who'd we have?
Bro, fucking JR, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not say people.
Move on. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because I know him, and I'm not considering him that funny.
he's funny as fuck, bro. He's a mean Peter Griffin.
You guys are making this hard for me to edit.
But
At this point, you just can edit the
Yeah,
past
I
5
don't know.
minutes.
I mean, the last 10 minutes is probably gonna get chopped out of this.
It was probably a good time to wrap up
Hey,
anyway.
you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
Podcast 5. Done.
podcast 5.
Okay,
dude.
that was Cream Pod, episode 5. Next episode, possibly a guest. We don't know that.
To be continued.
To be continued. And Diva Bleach, if you guys want to come to my house and kidnap me or step on me or something,
Spit in your mouth.
I'm going to put my address in the bio. So
That would be so cool.
that's it. Subscribe.